Hi there, I'm Tish.
I'm Lily.
And together we are
Haunted Housewives.
And we're coming to you today with 2 reasons why you should visit Hallowfest at the Haunted Winery at Regal Vineyards. Wow, that's a mouthful, but we got through it. Hallowfest at the Haunted Winery at Regal Vineyards in Madison, Ohio. And in case the name didn't give it away, this is a haunted event at an actual haunted winery in Ohio wine country. There are multiple vineyards and wineries on the way up there. And from what we can tell, they're friends, they collaborate.
Yes. They all work together.
Yeah, to create something really special. Hallowfest is a Halloween event at one specific vineyard. But Lily will get into this a little bit with some of her reasons for why to visit. The whole area has a feeling of a festival.
It does.
As we were driving up, it just felt like this
very fall,
beautiful fall festival. Like if you watched Halloween Town on the Disney Channel, or if you wanted to celebrate Halloween in Salem and Hocus Pocus, that's what this feels like.
Very Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, it really is. You walk into Hallowfest and it feels like,
like it's fake. Like somebody
this can't
put
possibly
this
be
together. This
real.
is set. We're clearly on set.
But we have reasons why you should make the drive out to Hallowfest and give it a try.
Okay.
Want to start?
So, my first reason, just because this is the kind of thing we like, they offer a touch pass, and they for real mean it. Their touch pass, we had no idea what we were getting into. We didn't even know, I think, till the last minute that they offered a touch pass. And we were like, we're for sure on board.
Joke, y'all.
Yeah,
it is no joke.
It's not light touch. It's not extreme haunt. But it's a touch pass. So if you have the necklace on, you have a glow necklace on, and they can grab you and take you places. And when they grab
literally
you
grab
and take
you
places.
Like we did not realize we should give you some context. A lot of places will offer a touch pass that's a slight upcharge,
like,
$2 to $5, and they'll pull at your clothes, they'll pet your hair. The touch pass at Hallowfest is, I think, $13.
It is more.
It's a significant upcharge.
Which is a hint.
It's there to let you know that this is not just somebody petting your hair.
Right.
And when we pointed out to the woman in the ticket booth that we had bought a touch pass, she kind of went, openly laughing at us.
They will come out and grab you. We were like, what?
She said, we asked if we should go through a particular door, and she said, "Oh no, they'll grab you when it's time." She literally meant they will grab you. This thing from The Grudge freaking came out and hooked her arm around my neck and pulled me into the trail as I'm screaming. The touch pass at Hallowfest is for real. Yeah. They will push you up against a fence. They will tell you to scream. They will separate you.
Yep.
They'll put you on different paths from the rest of your group. They will get fairly physical. It's not rough. It's not painful. It's not offensive.
No.
But it is
a touch pass.
It is a touch pass. Yeah. It is real. And if you are looking for that level of immersion, if
it's
you
worth it,
want to be dragged into the story, there is a point, oh my gosh, the first attraction is a corn maze / trail called Cult of the Scarecrow. There was a point where one of these backwoods cultists came running at us out of the corn and grabbed us and pushed us towards, their scarecrow god.
Oh, yeah.
And made us pray to the scarecrow.
It was like they grabbed our hands together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a serious touch pass. So, if you like immersive haunted attractions,
do it.
Hallowfest does it.
Yes.
Hallowfest does
so worth it.
A for real serious touch pass. You pay more for it, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I would say one of my biggest reasons to see this place is it's beautiful. It is beautiful from just about every angle. Whether you walk in and you feel like you're in Stars Hollow with the twinkling lights and it's so pretty, or you're walking through the corn maze and there are these stark, creepy scarecrows looming over you, or you're in the haunted winery itself, the haunted house.
The actual haunted winery.
It's beautiful. And it's lit in a way to let you see everything, whether it's the parlor or absolutely, I think, the grossest, bloodiest kitchen we've seen.
Yep.
I mean, their cannibal kitchen is disgusting. It is so gross.
Yep.
And it's lit so that you see every body part, every blood splash. You, in the haunted house, you go down into the wine cellar and you see this wine cellar and it's beautiful. Like the lighting there is warm and creepy at the same time.
Yep. Right? I would say the same for outside too.
Yeah.
Like it's very warm and welcoming and also creepy.
And the attention to detail is really beautiful. There are 4 separate attractions: Cult of the Scarecrow, which is the corn maze, Backwoods Nightmare, which is a very well developed haunted maze trail, sort of this like redneck post-apocalyptic feel. This settlement of cannibal survivors, and the haunted winery itself, which is just this gorgeous like red brick building that they've decorated beautifully. And then there's the slaughterhouse. Capital S, capital L, like laughter, because it's clowns, y'all, it's clowns. And every part of it looks good. They've thought about the details. They've thought about how to create this environment. And it's also, I think, just the whole way through, unusually well lit, because they want you to see all the stuff.
Right.
They want you to appreciate what they've done.
And even outside, it's, there are parts that are dark, but it's like just really cool lighting.
Yeah, it's very picturesque. This is a place that has no bad angles. So
true.
Yeah, if you want a really beautiful haunt, Hallowfest will give it to you.
Yep. And on that note, if you want a haunt where you can spend the day, this is your place. They have food, which was so good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a concession stand that was selling, pulled pork nachos and hot dogs. Really well done.
Yep, and there's a whole
delicious
like center town area. When we went, it was definitely like fall, so like the leaves were changing and there were benches, and there's the winery itself where you can get all the alcoholic drinks.
The wine barn,
really
which is
cool.
Super cute.
Yep. And there's a stage. We didn't see anything performing on the stage, but we're assuming
they had music playing.
At some point, at some point, they also have people performing, plus the haunts, and it's just a really cool place, and you could definitely spend the day there.
Yeah, you could park your friend out by the fire. Mm-hmm. You could send them to the wine barn where they could get cocktails or local wines or beer, and just hang out in this beautiful, cozy little barn. And then there's music playing on the stage. Mm-hmm. Looks great, very relaxed. There are tons of people just hanging out there.
Yeah, tons of people.
They're there to enjoy the atmosphere before or after the haunt.
Yeah.
So even if you're not really sure that you want to pray to a scarecrow god or, be chased around by a cannibal chef, there's still plenty of reasons to go and enjoy the environment.
Exactly.
I would say one of the things that was really just striking to me was the level of detail everywhere. Mm-hmm. And that goes from the sets and the props, which are excellent, to the performances.
Yeah.
The performers were great. There were people out in the corn maze who were supposed to be the scarecrow cultists, and they were weird and creepy and aggressive. And then you had these creatures in Backwoods Nightmare who had been through some sort of horrible event, and they'd survived it, and they were out to get you, and they were scary and relentless. And we had some guy following us and popping up at intervals, telling us that he wanted our hair for the wigs for his dolls. Ew.
There was the tilted.
Oh my gosh, the tilted RV out in the field.
Like what?
There was an RV that's out in the corn maze that's at an angle that is it's unsettling and nauseating.
Yeah.
Just trying to get through that is difficult.
And even in the wine barn, there's a telephone booth. Mm-hmm. There's just so many
skeleton.
Little things. Yeah.
If you're sitting at one of the tables in the wine barn, you look up and there's things in the loft looking down at you. And in the slaughterhouse, which is the clown tents, there are props and actors and the haunted winery itself is beautiful.
It is. Yep.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like when you are walking through that cellar, it's old and gorgeous and creepy, and it's actually haunted.
Yes.
There is apparently a little boy who haunts that building. And the staff are very careful to not upset him because they want to look out for him. But it's beautiful and detailed and has I would say a little bit of everything, acting, props, sets,
just party atmosphere, hanging,
and great customer service too.
Oh, absolutely.
They're very friendly, very welcoming.
Yeah.
From the minute you set
when I had to
foot
pee, the minute you have to pee, the minute that you get out of your car and you're like, I gotta pee, and they're like, go that way.
And luckily friendly. The security guard realized that I was with her, and he's like, yeah, your friend went that way. Okay, as long as we catch up, we're good. But it's just it's a really fun place. It would be fun to hang out.
Yeah.
Even if it weren't a really good haunted attraction.
Right.
But it's a really good haunted attraction as well.
Yeah.
It has all of this stuff. So
all the things.
If you're looking for a really spooky fall festival, Hallowfest at the Haunted Winery at
Regal Vineyards.
We got all of that out. Amazingly, we got that a lot. It is absolutely worth checking out.
Yep.
We will be back. So 2025, put them on your calendar.
Yep.
And this is our last video for, do they still call them videos? Does this count as a video? I don't know. We're not young enough or cool enough to know.
Our children are mad at us already for talking about us. They're like, why did you do that whole meta conversation?
Why did you say that?
While you were on there.
Oh my God. Anyway, you're so embarrassing.
We have thoroughly embarrassed our children. But it's their last haunt video. We're going to do a recap.
For 2024. Mm-hmm. Coming up, we will have a recap of the 2024 haunt season with our highlights. Mm-hmm. And we will be talking about all the spooky stuff that's coming up for the Christmas holiday haunts. Yep. So, till then, look for the spooky things and we will help you find them.
Bye.
Bye.